Good morning and welcome to the channel. In today's episode, I am in the garden. It's early morning, it's crisp, it's windy, it's the perfect time to do a little harvesting. And I thought, you know what, before I harvest, let me give you guys a tour of the garden. Excuse my shadow, but this is my new creation. This is my raised platform garden. In this container, I have some potatoes. These are, let me see before I say it wrong. These are red Pontiac potatoes, and I misread some information that I was looking at before I planted this up, and I read that I could companion plant with carrots, and then I read in another area that you cannot companion plant with carrots. So oopsie on me. So I underplanted this with red cosmic, or no, purple cosmic carrots. Can you guys see the carrots down there? They're gonna stunt the carrots, but I tried to do some research and I got some wrong information, but that's all right. If all I get is a tiny little carrot, then, you know, hey, it's food. It'll eat, y'all. It'll eat. I did also put some beans in here. I don't think I'm getting any beans. I don't see any. So, yeah, really disappointed in the bean growth this year. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful potato plant. In here, I had some spring bulbs, and it looks like a plant that I don't want in there came in here. Look at that. This guy gets everywhere. Taking him out. All right, so I have another one in there. Sorry about that, y'all. I got sidetracked. These are alliums that I planted in the fall, and I also have some other fall bulbs in here. The name escapes me right now. Oh, paper whites. They bloomed early and died, and so this pot did not give me a good spring showing this year. All I got is greens. These will probably give me some alliums here pretty soon, but I'm not sure. But all the rest of my flowers came up too early and the cold killed them. But these weeds, they gotta go. And these two are Cape Cod gooseberries that somehow found their way in here. I got some more of that weed. Now y'all know what this is that I'm digging out. I can't think of the name of it right now. My brain is escaping me, but y'all know what it is. I'll put it in the description box below, but I don't want it in this pot, so it's got to go. But these are Cape Cod gooseberries that found their way into that pot. What I did was I planted up these containers back here. Sorry about my shadow if you can see it. These containers I planted up, and then I began to move some of the food into these containers up here. I do need to break up some more because I don't want it to be too overcrowded. But I've got a lemon cucumber in here. I have some Japanese greens, and I have some Denver carrots growing. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see. Got some Japanese greens. I have a cucumber, and I've got some carrots growing right there. And I did move the Japanese greens up here. I did reseed some cucumbers down there, and I have a marigold. I've got some onions over here, as well as some Swiss chard. I think that's rhubarb chard, and some marigolds that I grew from seed, as you can see. And I think that's a parsnip right there. Yes, it is. I have some sage. The bush beans did not come up, so I have this looks like a melon of some kind. Y'all, I don't know what that is because I didn't put melon over here. But this looks like a melon. We'll see what it is. And it feels like a melon. And I have some parsnips growing, and I've got some sage right there in the back. Now this over here, I'm going to have to give you guys a side view. Let me step up. Sorry about my shadow, but I've got marigolds, and I have Swiss chard, the ruby chard. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. It's bigger than my hand. I'm going to start harvesting from this real soon. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is, y'all. I mean, take it in. I'm going to give y'all a second. Take it in. And I've got marigolds in the back as well. And that's all that's in this pot. I might have an onion in here somewhere. Yeah, I have an onion in the back somewhere. You can see it. Sorry about that. You can see the onion right here. In the front, I did place some onions, and I did transplant a ruby chard. It's tiny. Can y'all see? It's tiny, 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 but it is growing. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna show y'all that ruby chard because just take it in, y'all. Ooh, look at that. That's just beautiful. Over here, I have some beets. I have some marigolds. I've got beets. I'm sorry, I'm not doing very well with holding my camera with my hand. I've got beets, marigolds, beets, and this is, I have to find the plant tag over here. Let's take a look and see what that is. That is some kind of, sprouting broccoli, y'all. Look at that. I got a sprouting broccoli. Look at that. This is my first time growing the sprouting broccoli, and it looks like something has been chewing on my leaf. So I'm going to have to investigate because I do not want something over here eating my broccoli leaves. No, no, no. Looks like I have two. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get in close. Can y'all see that? Ooh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. So I've got sprouting broccoli in here, and I have the exact same thing in this container. It's just larger, and these are the golden beets versus the red beets. And I've got the purple sprouting broccoli in this one. And I also have, let me move up. Let me move the onion. I also have some chamomile, and I'm going to break up some of that chamomile because that's a lot of chamomile in there. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, this year is going to be amazing. I've got some Johnny Jump Ups that's going through some changes. It keeps falling out. It doesn't like living over here, but that's okay. It's been here since the fall. I want to say early spring. So it's looking real sad, but that's okay. Let me move over here. In this container, I have that tomato that I was telling you guys I found in the 17-gallon containers. I left one of them in here. This is where I found it, but this is a tomato plant, and I don't know which one it is. Could be Roma, could be San Marzano, doesn't matter. That's all I grew last year. Look, take this in, y'all. Look at my garden swag. I love frogs. And I have carrots in here. I have a couple different kind of carrots. I've got some kaleidoscope carrots and some purple, cosmic purple carrots. I did reseed, I did reseed some carrots as well. I'm trying to have more carrots in the garden this year. We like everything that I grow, we like to eat. So I'm not growing anything that I don't like. I refuse to do that, grow food I don't like. But look at that golden beet, y'all. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to have to take a few things out of this container right here and create another container because I don't want the food to be crowded. But this is my garden tour, everybody. As you can see, I've actually had to place some burlap over the raised potted garden because it's been so hot here that the heat has begun to wilt my food and damage some of the leaves, as you can see here. I will have to take some of the damaged leaves away, but for the most part, the garden is looking really good, and I'm glad I remembered I had some burlap in the shed. I want to thank you all for spending time in my garden with me. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who comes over and watches my videos. Why don't you do me a favor? How about you like the video, share the video, leave me a comment, and if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. I'd love for you to be a part of the ClausenWorld family and help me grow my channel. So until next time, I'll see you in the garden. Bye for now.